Today we discuss the Jackson Pro Series Spectra bass. Hey, James G here with Tarpley Music in Fort Worth, Texas. You can always find us online at tarpleymusic.com. When you're 3 o'clock in the morning and shopping, we're there. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do so below by hitting that button right there. All right, so we've got Jackson Pro Series Spectra bass. Really versatile bass, actually. And of course, it looks really cool. So this is a multi-laminate flat sawn body. And you've got ash, walnut, maple, walnut, mahogany. Ash, walnut, maple, walnut, mahogany. Okay, so there's your 5, but a lot of sustainability out of that, and of course you get a stunning look. Now, it is a neck through, so you get all the way through here with this piece, and this is a 5, obviously, so maple, walnut, back and forth, maple, walnut, maple, walnut, maple. It is a satin finish, so no stickiness there. It feels really good, even for, a big old surfboard neck we've got going on there. This is a caramelized Jatoba fretboard, plastic nut. Now they're jumbo frets, and there are 24, so each string getting up 2 octaves for a lot of solo bassing and that kind of stuff. You can really get up there very comfortably because of this cutaway. So it's a gorgeous design through the body. Now what we got going on here is like all these knobs and switches, okay? It's actually pretty straightforward. You've got, these are the Northstrand SP5 Alnico 5 pickups. So great, solid, and kind of got a lot of versatility out of them because you still got a neck and a bridge, okay? So really what this is your 2 bigger knobs here. These is a master volume, and then this is a blend. So it's actually going from the neck pickup back to the bridge pickup. And of course you can blend anywhere between. So there's not a switch for either. So you can actually, if you want to front load it a little bit more, but have a little bit, so it actually blends the 2, which is really kind of cool because you can definitely dial in a tone you're looking for there. Now this switch is between active and passive. Okay. These 3 knobs right here and this switch are only usable if you're in active mode. Okay, so if you don't know, active is right, you get that's where this 9-volt comes in right here because you got more of a powered pickup, and then so you have more versatility as far as EQ also. So for all the demoing stuff here, we're going to just do it active to show all the capabilities. If you want to tone it down, or if you're in a situation where you need less input going in, then just hit it to passive and you're good. So what this is this is the 3-band EQ when you're in active, and then this switch here is a 3-way toggle for where your mid frequency is being adjusted. So quite a bit. So it's not just 3-band. You actually get to change this, what band the mid is. So there's a lot of tonal range here for guys who maybe need one bass to kind of do all their gigs. This could be a good candidate for that, if you like how it plays and stuff. I can't show you that on a video. Got to come up here and play it. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to play a real simple groove, and with going through kind of the EQ capability and then blending between the 2 pickups, and you can get a small sight of really what all the tones it has. All right, so how I have the bass going in is I'm just going to make it really consistent, just because I want you to hear the tonal difference of the guitar itself. I'm going to be playing very simple bassy stuff. Not going to wow you, I promise, but it is going to go through a DI box right into the interface, just so it's a clean signal there. So now the EQ for here, because I'm in active, I can use this EQ, and they do have a detent right in the middle. It's that little notch you feel. So it actually does boost and cut and boost on all 3 of the EQs. So, and the switch I have is in the middle for the mids, because there's 3 settings there, and then I've got the blending knob is just going all the way to the neck pickup right now. So now I'm just going to do the same thing, except blender is going to go all the way to the bridge pickup knob. Okay, now I'm going to take the blend switch, and I'm right in the middle, so this is 50-50 on each pickup, the neck and the bridge. Great for popping too, but I love that sound right there in the middle. So to show you just a little bit of with the EQ, the first one is so it's bass, mid, and treble here. So this is cut and boost, really thin, really full. You can get it'll almost distort it at that point there. So here I have the mid. So I'm going to crank that mid up. I'm going to do the toggle switch to another mid. Lower mid. Middle. Higher mid. Then, of course, from there, I can take the crystal if I need a little bit of that little tingly crystalness you hear in the trebles there. Maybe a really biting kind of a pop sound or whatever. So, and that's just by boosting that. So each one has a gain. So your mids have 3 ways that this mid can do that. So, and not to mention, I didn't blend between the pickups, so you can see there's just a lot of math going on here, right? So I can blend between these. I'm active, so I got 3-way pickup that cut as well as boost, and then I can actually change the mid frequency that I'm boosting and cutting. So pretty cool. I think for a lot of guys that need that versatility of, I'm doing a jazz gig one night and I'm doing a rock gig, and I'm doing a metal gig, I'm doing country, whatever. I really think you can dial in those tones. I haven't really sat down for a long period of time and tried to dial them in. That's me just kind of messing. So a lot of potential there to do that. All right, so we've heard this thing groove on its own. So let's hear it groove with some other tracks that I played earlier. All right, hit it, boys. So like I said, I don't have a ton of experience with a lot of Jackson basses. So when I approached this, I've literally just approached it to the versatility of it, because when I first looked at it, kind of going through the specs and the pickups and everything, I was like, man, it seems like there'd be a lot of versatility here. I mean, not to mention that there's a lot of just great parts to it. So another thing that I did not mention, is the compound radius of the neck. So it does go from 12 to 16. So as I'm playing those lower notes and moving up here, maybe more of a soloistic bass or whatever, it does flatten out some. So it's really cool. So if you like that real versatile, I kind of get every, you don't want a one-trick pony. You kind of want a bass that you can dial a lot of different tones in. You're a groove guy as well as a solo guy. This might be a bass coming to come check out, just because with that compound radius and then the woods that it has, and then the electronics, it's really not complex. Like I said, if I can just put this in, go to passive, and then I have a volume, and then I blend between the pickups, and that's it. So you can just simply get in to do something, because quite honestly, if I was recording on it direct, I probably would put it in passive, because you're going to do a lot of the EQing stuff afterwards in the recording. But if I'm live, I want to hit that active, get a little bit more punch to it, and then have the ability to do that with the EQ. So anyway, I think it's worth it. So we got one here up at Tarpley, and come down and play it, and we got plenty of amps to plug into, and just kind of sit there and kind of get a feel for it yourself. I think you'll really like how this works, because it's really, there's a lot going on, but it is simple. It's very simple, whether or not you're in the active or passive mode. So hope you got some interest in the bass, or at least enjoyed learning about it. And if you did, make sure you hit that like button there for us. And of course, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You know the drill. Hit the button. It's really great. And if you'd like to know, as we drop more videos, we are just dropping more and more videos every single week. Just turn on notifications, and we'll see you on the next one.